Hello and happy birthday to all of my beautiful Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign friends. My name is LaChon with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your May 2018 mid-monthly love reading. Thank you to all of those who have thumbs up and liked my videos. Thank you to all of those who have commented and shared my videos. Thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can also contact me at any time if you have any questions through the Instant Go app available for iPhone and iPad. It is over iOS. Both links to my website as well as my Instant Go are in the description box below, so you can check those out. Also, if you're single and you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, including details such as when and where you'll meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize him or her, as well as a full reading as to how to align yourself with your partner and the relationship of your dreams, you can book a future partner reading with me now, straight through the description box below. So please check that out. You can book a future partner reading and an extended future partner reading with me, as well as a 10, 20, or 30-minute reading through the description box below. So again, please check that out. These are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. If they do not resonate with you, please check your moon and rising sign videos, as these messages may. And if the messages do resonate with you, please check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos in order to gain a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships during the month of mid-2018, or during the ending portion of May 2018 rather. Alrighty, so my lovely bulls, let's go ahead and get started on your reading. So again, I have two cards here for your theme. I have two predictions here for you, as well as some guidance on how to deal with whatever you experience during the month of May, or during the ending portion of May rather, because this is a mid-monthly reading. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so my lovely bulls, let's see what we have here. So for your theme, for your love life, during the ending portion of May, I have two cards here. I have the card of express your love. So this says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I also have here a card of romantic feelings. And this says, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So taking these two cards together regarding the theme of your love life, it looks like there will be some romance coming to you, coming to many of you, or most of you, during the ending portion of May. So it looks like you're going to be expressing your love. This is encouraging you to be open with expressing your love. This is encouraging you to have fun with expressing your love. So you may be doing that during the ending portion of May again. And then it looks like you're going to be expressing your romantic feelings to somebody, sharing your romantic feelings with somebody. So expressing, sharing, engaging in an exchange of romantic feelings with another person, and know that your feelings are real and worth exploring. So whether this be romantic feelings, or whether this be romantic feelings for another individual that are real and worth exploring, that can be true for many of you. Also, this could be standing for your romantic feelings regarding a particular individual, a particular situation, or your romantic feelings in general. If you are single, this can just be speaking of your feelings regarding romance, your feeling regarding maybe a past partner or somebody who you have romantic feelings for. So whatever feelings you experience or you are experiencing during the ending portion of May, they are real and worth exploring. So let's go ahead and go into your two predictions, and we'll see how this energy plays out as we move forward with the reading. So the first prediction I have here, this is Betty Page here with the whip. We have the storks, as well as the home. So again, we have the whip, the storks, and the home. So taking these three cards together, this is actually a pretty good spread here, because although we have this whip card coming out first, this whip card can stand for violence, it can stand for arguments, it can stand for abuse, it can stand for aggression when it comes to another individual. It looks like whatever this difficult energy is, so again, this can be abuse, this can be lies, this can be cheating, this can be manipulation, this can be abuse, arguments, you know, whatever difficult energy this is that you have faced with a significant other is going to be improving. So this could be you experiencing difficult energy at your home with this home card. Again, it's going to be experiencing difficult energy at your home. This can be experiencing difficult energy with somebody that you have a family with, for example, a family life with this person. This could be difficult energy with somebody who you had a grounded and stable relationship with. Maybe somebody you have built a foundation with over a period of time. So it was a grounded, you know, long-term seeming situation. But whatever way this resonates, again, it looks like there's going to be some positive changes and some improvements to the situation with this Stork card in the middle. This is an excellent card here to have in the middle because, again, this stands for improvements, positive changes. Some of you may be feeling the need to fly away into a better situation or into better circumstances if you are still in this energy, for example. So if you are in, for example, a home with somebody who you have a tumultuous relationship with, this could be saying that you may decide to fly away, you may decide to leave this situation, or somebody, this could be a partner as well, because these situations can be reversed because this is a general reading. But I do see here that somebody is going to feel the need to fly away if this is not a situation that is in the past and is now bringing improvement. So this can go in two different ways. This whip card also speaks of doing a repeated action, doing something over and over. So with this Storks card here, some of you could be making a lot of positive changes within your love life or within a family situation or within a steady grounded relationship or steady grounded connection. Again, some positive energy here coming during the month of May. So if you're having challenges, it looks like things are going to be getting much better for you during the ending portion of May 2018. Okay, so for your second prediction, I am using my prediction cards here. And let's go ahead and get into it. So as I was shuffling the cards, I did have some cards fly out here. So I can see here that there was a situation for many of you, or there could have been a situation where there was a lack of movement forward with a particular individual. Maybe you wanted to move forward with this person and there was just some kind of lack of moving forward. You know, something just wasn't panning out. Something just wasn't continuing. But I see here that there could be a new beginning or a fresh start with this person, with this situation after some learning. So you could have been learning some lessons. And the person who many of you are dealing with is a twin flame. So if you know that you're dealing with the twin flame, this speaks of you. This is speaking to you. Some of you may just be in a situation or in a connection with somebody who is very important to you or was very important to you. Somebody who, you know, is a divine mate. You have a very important relationship with this person. And it looks like many of you had to let go of this person at some point. Or it could be that there wasn't any movement forward with this person. You may have been in a connection with this person. There was no movement forward, but that led to, you know, so the situation could have ended. And it led to a new beginning or a fresh start within your love life, a new beginning or a fresh start within your circumstances, causing you to learn about something. So you could have let go of this twin flame as well. So for some of you, there could be that, you know, this is just speaking of the situation in which there was no movement forward with this person. And again, you achieved a new beginning. You achieved a fresh start in your love and romantic relationships or in your love life, maybe in your way of thinking, after learning some lessons, after learning some things because of this twin flame connection, after letting go of this person. For others of you, I feel as though there was no movement forward in the past, and then there's going to be a new beginning or a fresh start during the end of May after learning some lessons regarding of your twin, you know, regarding your twin flame and letting go of them. So those are the two situations that I see there. So let's go ahead and see how the rest of this plays out. I have here on the bottom of the deck that there are going to be some wishes granted. So that is very good news. So I see here a situation where in the past, many of you, this could be you, this can be the significant other as well, because again, these are general readings, so they can resonate vice versa, because you could be cross-watching as well. So for many of you, I see a situation where there was some pain, there was some sadness, there were some hurt feelings in the more distant past. There were some hurt feelings. Maybe somebody was acting more immaturely, or for some of you, this could be you dealing with a younger male or a male, again, who is acting more immature. Now, this is a general reading, so this can resonate in different ways. This can be a female energy as well, or this can be a female as well, but maybe somebody who was acting more maturely, or this could be a female that has a more male energy. So this can be also for those of you who are in same-sex relationships, please keep that in mind. Again, this can be someone just with a more masculine energy, or again, for some of you, this could be a younger male or a more immature male, but this could resonate in different ways. So again, I see here that somebody was experiencing some hurt feelings or some sad feelings. This could be you. You could be the younger male. You could be, I'm just going to say the younger male here, and you could have been experiencing some sadness. You could have been experiencing some hurt feelings with an older female, or, you know, an older male, regardless of, you know, depending on rather if you date same sex or opposite sex, same gender, opposite gender. So anyway, I see a situation here where there's some sad feelings regarding this younger male, or because of this younger male, or this younger male could have been experiencing these sad feelings because of somebody who they felt were their true love. So this person could have felt that, you know, somebody who they were connected with was their true love. They could have really cared for this person, had a deep feelings for this person, and this male here, or this again could be you, the female, dealing with this male here. I see here that there was a lot of fulfillment in this relationship. There was fulfillment in this connection, and you may have been very loyal to this person. So there may have been loyalty and fidelity in this situation. You may have been very, very loyal, very faithful to this person. Or this person could have been very loyal and faithful to you. Again, these are general readings. So I see here that at one point there was a lot of excitement in this situation, and excitement could have came after this person or you put distance in between you and them. So this person could have put distance in between you and them. You could have put distance in between yourself and this person, or this person could be somebody who lives at a distance. But I do see there being some distance in between you, Taurus, and this other individual. But it looks like somebody was left in the cold. So this could have been you leaving the other individual in the cold. This could have been the other individual leaving you out in the cold, but one party felt left out in the cold. However, after this distance was created, after this, you know, separation or whatever this is, there was some excitement again, because it looks like there were some improvements that came into your love life, just like this story card here. It looks like there was some kind of improvements that occurred within your love life. So this could have been in your way of thinking. This could have been just you moving on. However this resonates with you, this could resonate in many different ways, but it looks like there were some improvements that came to this situation. So right now, it looks like there's some slow movement, and whenever you're watching this, it looks like there's some slow movement within your love life, and slow movement regarding receiving love offers or giving love offers. So it doesn't look like things are going very quickly. Your love life could have slowed down for many of you. Or it could just be speaking of slow movement regarding you and this other individual, because again, there was some distance put between you and this individual in the past. Somebody felt left out in the cold. So there could have been some slow movement between you and this person. So I see here some slow movement again, some slow developments regarding receiving a love offer or regarding giving a love offer. Again, this could be in general to new individuals after leaving this person in the cold, or after putting distance between this person, or after this person put distance between you and them, or This can be a new person coming in. So the old person, a new person. But there is some slow movement regarding somebody making a love offer or receiving love offers. But it looks like you may be holding on to this person where there was this sadness and this hurt feelings. Or you could be holding on to the unhealthy attachment between you and this person. So some of you may be holding on to the idea of being with this person, or you may be holding on to the idea of this person returning, or the idea of this person. Some of you may be holding on to your lifestyle with this person. Some of you may be holding on to an unhealthy attachment to the past with this person, or to the past in general. So this can be past thoughts. This can be past beliefs, but somebody is holding on to an unhealthy attachment. And this is most likely going to be you, Taurus, because this is your reading. But again, this can be the other person. Now, moving forward, I see here a situation where I see this past love coming up in the future. So let's see how this plays out. So it looks like there's a situation here where this past love, who could have been an older, more mature female, or older, more mature feminine energy. For those of you date same sex, or yes, this could be a more mature or an older feminine energy as well, that you did have a toxic connection with. So there is a past love who many of you had a toxic connection with, or you could be this older female. But I do have here a card of a younger male and an older female here. So I see a situation where, again, you and this person moving forward. So it looks like this past love, the energy of this past love is going to come forward. You may have had a toxic relationship with this person, leading to some issues, leading to some setbacks within your connection with this person, or within your love life in general. And it looks like there's going to be some kind of change in direction within this connection. So when there's a change in direction from a more negative energy or more challenging energy, this means that there's going to be some improvements. Once again, we did have the improvements, and this card also represents, so it represents positive improvements and positive changes, improvements for the better and positive changes. So this is a heavy theme in your reading. So again, I'm seeing here a change in direction, a change in circumstances. So somebody could have been keeping some secrets, leading to some miscommunication, or in the future, somebody may be keeping some secrets, leading to a miscommunication. So this could be the other individual keeping a secret. So you two are having a miscommunication, or you're having a misunderstanding in the ending part of May. And keep in mind, this is just the ending portion of May. So moving forward after this energy, there could be something new coming up. Oh, and which I do see that here actually. So, okay. So you could be thinking at the end of May about your codependency with this person, because you may be recognizing that there was an unhealthy attachment between you and this person. There was some challenging energy here. There was some toxicity regarding your connection, or within your connection with this person. So you may be spending some time at the end of May thinking about that. Some of you may be, actually, no, I'm not going to say that, but I do see some thinking about that. And you're contemplating this issue. You're visiting this issue, revisiting this issue, or thinking about this issue, pondering about this situation. It looks like this can bring some joy and happiness at the end of May, or moving forward into June. It's going to bring some joy and happiness, either with a new lover, or you could be receiving a new love offer from this past love. So you could be receiving a new love offer with somebody as well. So it looks like it's going to be a situation, again, where there was some difficulty with somebody in the past. What I'm seeing here, challenging energy with somebody in the past. There was some distance between two people. Somebody felt left out in the cold. But right now, somebody is holding on to that situation. Maybe talking to others about it, talking to your friends about it, talking to family about it, talking to a therapist about it, talking about it. But you are holding on to this unhealthy attachment to this past love. But moving forward, it looks like there may be some secrets that come out about, again, a miscommunication, misunderstanding. This is going to lead you to contemplate the situation. Think about this situation, perhaps how you came into this situation. And this may be why, again, your feelings are real and worth exploring, romantic feelings. So this could be why your feelings are worth exploring, because you're thinking about this connection, how you became involved in this connection, how the connection played out the way it did, to where at the end, somebody was left in the cold and there was some distance between two people. So you may be thinking about that. And again, thinking about that, putting your effort into going over this issue, thinking about this issue, perhaps how to not repeat the same patterns in the future, this is going to bring you some joy and happiness. Again, I see some wishes granted. So for many of you, there's going to be a new lover that comes into your life at the end of May or going into June. There's going to be a new lover coming in, or a new love offer from somebody coming in. So if this is a twin flame situation, then those of you who are in this connection, those of you I'm speaking to who are in the twin flame community, this could be a new love offer from your twin flame, for example, because we did get that card in the beginning. For others of you, this can be this divine mate or this person who's very important to you. For others of you, again, this is going to be a new lover. But I do see here, again, your wishes are going to be granted. Things are going to be great here. I am seeing here, again, a new beginning and a fresh start. You could be letting go of somebody. So some of you could be letting go of a karmic partnership. Some of you could be letting go of a karmic partnership. Some of you could be making room for a divine mate. This is going to resonate in many different ways because, again, this is a general reading. But I do see here, again, a lot of improvements, a lot of new beginnings, a lot of just new energy coming in, changes coming in. So that's very beautiful. That's very beautiful. Alrighty, lovely, lovely Tauruses. Let's see what we have here for your guidance. So I will go into your guidance now with my oracle cards. So the first card that I have here is Citrine, Unnecessary Worries. So let's see, I thought I brought up my citrine here. So I do have a little citrine here that I decided to keep out for you guys as reading. If you like, you can go to any metaphysical store. I don't know if you can see the orange in this. Let's see. See the beautiful orange in this. It's like an orange and white. Citrine is also a great card. A great stone for money and prosperity. You can keep this in your wallet, and that can help improve your financial situation. Before you do that, or if you do decide to go out and get this stone, it's, it is expensive. You can go to any metaphysical store. You can also go online. If you use Etsy, you can probably go on Etsy. But make sure to clear this stone with some sage, or put it out under some moonlight. Clear it. You can charge it by putting it in the sun, or you can charge it by, putting your energy into this stone. You can draw your energy into it and tell the stone what your intention is. So it can be for unnecessary worries, or to clear your unnecessary worries, or to capture your unnecessary worries. Or this can be for, again, finances. I usually keep a citrine in my wallet or in my purse. So anyway, we have citrine here, and this card says, unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solution. If you like, you can also sleep with this under your pillow for a few nights. I usually sleep with a clear quartz, well, not this, a small clear quartz or an amethyst, but again, you can sleep with this under your pillow in order to draw in any unnecessary worries. So release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. So if you're experiencing any worries, any fears, any fear-based thoughts regarding your romantic relationships during the month of May, or the ending portion of May, this card is suggesting to release those, let go and let God. Release the burdens of worries to your higher power, God, universe, spirit, to whatever your higher power is. Because really, when we have worries, there's nothing that we can do about them. We just drag ourselves down by holding on to this negative energy, this worried energy. It's best to release that energy, release any fears, let things play out as they should. Give those fears up to God, let go and let God, and let things play out for the best way, in the best way possible for you. I have peridot here as well. And this is life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessings they contain. So in all of our challenges, there are blessings. In our challenges, there are silver linings. So if you are experiencing a repeated pattern within your love life, maybe you choose partners who do not fulfill your needs, for example. Or, you could be, again, choosing the wrong type of partners. You could be getting into unhealthy relationships. You could be choosing unhealthy partners. You could be dating, narcissists, whatever this may be, whatever pattern this is. Your relationships may not work out because of fear-based thoughts on your behalf causing self-sabotage. However this resonates, you can break free from that pattern by praying to know the lesson and beliefs they contain. Why do you continue to experience this pattern? Why do you continue this repeated pattern, these repeated circumstances? There is a lesson in that. And once you identify the lesson in that, you can move out of this pattern. In my mind's eye, I just saw a card from my Wisdom of the Oracle deck, which I'll get into your guidance from this card here. But the card is, I can't remember the name of the card, but I'm seeing it here in the reverse. And when this card is in the reverse, it says that you can be repeating patterns over and over again. But from this vantage point, it's saying you have the perfect vantage point to be able to look at the situation now that you know this. Now that you know you are experiencing negative patterns, you can rise above these patterns to a higher vantage point. For example, looking, standing atop a mountain of clarity, looking down at your situation, and you can see the repeated patterns, you can see the circumstances, and from being able to see the circumstances, you can then make different choices. You can choose to interrupt these patterns that you're experiencing now that you see them by choosing a different action. And once you choose a different action, that action will become easier, and you can then make different choices moving forward, and that can then transcend and transform your romantic relationships. And this may be somewhat of the lesson that you are learning, because again, I do see here some joy and happiness coming with a new lover at the end of May, or moving into June. I do see here joy and happiness. So the wonderful thing about new relationships, or the wonderful thing about coming together with somebody in the past, regardless of if this is the past love we're talking about, your twin flame, your divine mate, or a brand new person, the beautiful thing is when we enter into new circumstances, new connections with people, even if it's a new person even if it's a person that we already know, when we move into a new phase with a person, when we move into a new connection with a person, the wonderful thing is we always get a chance. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. We always get a chance to start over. We always get a chance to start over and do something new. So we can look at the past. We can look at our old circumstances. We can look at our old patterns, our old beliefs, our old words even, because, our words are very important. And our words shape our relationships. Even if a person is at a far, just a little tidbit, even if a person is at a far, when we speak ill of them, or we, feel negatively towards them, that still affects the connection. That still affects the relationship. So you can begin a new connection with somebody and start it off in a brand new way. Think about, what type of connection do you really want? And from that thought, from that higher place, you can go ahead and manifest that in a new relationship by, again, doing something different. So choosing to align with what it is that you want. Alrighty, so moving forward here, I have here the first card. So I'm going to go into your Wisdom of the Oracle guidance here. I have here the Fates, card number 17. I have here number 50, No Place Like Home. This card number 17, the Fates, was a card on the bottom of the deck. I have No Place Like Home here in the reverse. I have 1, Yang, in the reverse. I have 12, A Change in the Wind. This card came up in the upright. So taking these cards together, I can see here that whatever situation you are experiencing at the end of May, it is fated. Situations and circumstances and events can be brought to us in order to help us grow, in order to help us transcend, in order to bring about more favorable circumstances in our love lives, in order for us to learn a lesson. Whatever way this plays out for you, it looks like this situation is something that is somewhat, the outside circumstances rather, the external circumstances are something that may be somewhat out of your control. But the beautiful thing is we cannot control what is going on the outside. We cannot control other people's behaviors. We cannot control other people's thoughts, other people's actions. We cannot control, you know, what is outside of us, but we always have the ability to control how we respond to it. We have the ability to control our own actions. We have the ability to control our own beliefs and how we respond to a particular situation. So that's what this face card is saying. So please keep that in mind if you are experiencing some challenging energy within your love life or within outside circumstances. We always have the ability to control our inner circumstances, how we see things, how we view things, how we respond to things. And it's really that ability to control ourselves, that's where the magic lies. You know, because an event can happen and we can respond to it in a way that sabotages our happiness, or we can respond to it in a way that helps us grow, that makes us stronger, that causes us to move forward in a more enlightened way, or move forward in a stronger way. Because moving forward from our struggles and changing, you know, from our struggles is what makes us stronger, what makes us more apt to handle new situations in the future. We have to learn. It's like a baby who is walking for the first time or learning to walk. The baby's going to fall several times before the baby gets it right and starts to walk and learns how to walk, you know? And then more time comes before the baby learns how to run, before the baby learns how to, you know, dance on 2 feet. So we have to move forward in stages. Okay. So moving forward, I have here, again, the card number 50. This is No Place Like Home in the reverse. So this card, it speaks of changes, because this is 50. So this is like divine changes, big changes. But I feel as though because the card is in the reverse, there may have been some stagnation going on, or a lack of change going on regarding doing things in a different way, or doing things, you know, in a new way. So this No Place Like Home card in the reverse, it speaks of not being so quick to find home, not being so quick to do what is familiar. So sometimes we can get stuck in patterns. We can get stuck in behaviors. We can get stuck in our beliefs. We can get stuck. And when we are stuck, you know, we only see things from one way of being. But when we decide to step out of that box, we decide to free ourselves from our self-imposed prisons, or we decide to free ourselves from our own past beliefs, our own programming, our own subconscious programming, because any beliefs that we have, any thoughts we have, you know, that's within our subconscious. So when we decide to break free of those things, that is where the magic lies, and that is where the beauty occurs. Because in this place, again, like I was saying before regarding the life lessons card, I believe, or whatever card rather, but when we decide to do something anew, you know, we find a new normal. We will try something different and we will see, oh, I like the results that I'm getting from this. You know, we try something different and we realize, oh, I like this. I like the results that I'm receiving. You know, I like how this feels better. You know, I may have been uncomfortable at first, but doing this is actually producing the results that are more in alignment with what it is that I want to receive and what it is that I want to achieve. So as we continue to make these changes, as we continue to, you know, do what is not familiar to us, as we continue to be not so ready to find home, and we decide to do something new, something different, you know, we then transform within ourselves, and it creates new, you know, patterns within our brain. It makes new connections, and we learn to find a new home. We learn to find a new familiar, and the new familiar that we find is, you know, so much better than the old patterns that we were doing kind of on autopilot, or what we thought was safe before. You know, we're doing something different. We're doing something anew, and that's where, again, the magic lies, because as we continue, we find a new home that is so much better for us, you know, so much, you know, brings in beautiful energy for us, versus repeating the same patterns over and over and over and over and over again. The thought that I just got in my mind was similar to someone who has been, for example, using drugs for a long time and wants to become sober. Somebody who's been using drugs for a long time and can't become sober, wants to become sober, or wants to become clean, wants to stop using, and they can't because it's familiar. It's what they've always done. And this can be an addiction to a drug. This can be an addiction to a person. But, a person may be addicted to a person, place, or thing, and they want to break free, but doing the same thing over and over again is so much more comfortable. But once they break free of this cycle and decide to say, okay, I'm going to take this leap, I'm going to do this even though it's uncomfortable, even though I don't want to, I know what the result will be even better. So they go ahead and make that jump. For example, they leave that partner that they are addicted to. They leave behind that drug that they're addicted to. And then they find that, wow, life is so much better on the other side. They find out that, love is so much better now that I'm going towards a happy, healthy love as opposed to staying with this narcissist or staying in a toxic connection. Or, oh my gosh, life is so much better now that I can really engage and live in it, now that I'm not addicted to this substance and I actually can live life now. So again, don't be so quick to find what's home. Find a new normal. So I have here number 1 in the reverse. This is a card, Yang. So this number 1 in the reverse, Yang, this speaks of a new beginning. So again, like there may have been a lack of changes. There may have been a lack of new energy coming forward, or a lack of new beginnings coming forth. So there may have been, again, this slow movement with a new beginning or with a fresh start. But this says that, you have the ability to make a fresh start. You have the ability to, again, have a new beginning at this time, start something new. Nevertheless, this card is warning you against putting forth too much energy. It's warning against overconfidence. This is saying to practice careful consideration, practice temperance, practice diplomacy when it comes to your love life during the month of May. Practice patience. Don't move forward too quickly. And you may find that if you do put all your energy, if you do move forward too quickly, you may be going after something that once you realize that this isn't what you really want. So be more patient, don't be overly aggressive. Refrain from being impulsive during the month of May or during any portion of May. This is a good time to take a step back and practice, again, careful consideration before making any movements. Think about what you want to do before you actually do it, and make sure that this is what you want to do, and then act accordingly. But be cautious, be tactful in your movements. So I have here number 12, a change in the wind. So this card here says that you will be moving forward. You will be progressing. There's going to be progression. There's going to be movement forward in your love life during the ending portion of May. And this card, a change in the wind, speaks of how we all want things to stay the same. As human beings, it's within our nature. We want things to stay the same, such as the stripes on a zebra's back. Nevertheless, the only thing that is constant, the only thing that stays the same is that changes come. Changes always come. So at this time, you may be experiencing a lot of changes. Again, with this new energy coming in, or however this resonates with you, there may be some changes. You may feel like it's hard, to nail things down, or like everything's going on around you. You may feel like there's chaos around you, like, everything that you knew is getting swept up by the winds and blowing things around. But the beautiful thing is, as this happens, as these changes happen, at some point everything is going to settle down, and you have a beautiful foundation to build upon, to build something new upon. So if you feel as though when the wind, who can be spirit, God, universe, your higher power, is coming up and changing everything in your circumstances, moving this wind in to get and move around everything that you thought you knew, know that this is for the better. And because everything has been moved around, again, you have this beautiful, clean, fresh, untouched, so to speak, foundation that you can build something new and build something beautiful upon. So use these changes to your advantage. Know that these changes are happening for the better, and things will settle soon, and things are going to be in a new place that are so much better for you. or is so much better for you rather. So that is the guidance that I have for you here. So I now will go to your postcards from Spirit. I actually have two for you because these two cards flew out, or these two postcards flew out rather. So I will go ahead and read the first postcard from Spirit, and I'll go ahead and read the second postcard from Spirit. So the two postcards I have for you, the first postcard reads, Dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspirations might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We're here to tell you that we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for Spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means Spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know this is why you are on the earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so, so loved. Second postcard reads, Dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest, oh, I'm getting chills, you guys. Yep. To help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. So again, your feelings are real and worth exploring. We invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that something might bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. I feel as though this is going to resonate strongly with many of you. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They're essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it may be Spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We love you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. So my lovely, lovely Tauruses, those are the messages from Spirit once again. So these are all the messages that I have for you for your mid-May monthly love reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some useful guidance and useful messages at this time. Please check out your moon, sun, and rising sign videos in order to get a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships during the month of May, or the ending portion of May rather. So thank you so much. Please thumbs up and like these videos, or like this video if the messages resonate with you. Please comment, please share, please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so again at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can also contact me at any time through the Instant Go app. And also you can book a future partner reading with me right now through the description box below, as well as a 10, 20, or 30-minute private reading. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best of luck during the ending portion of May regarding your love and romantic relationships. Alrighty. Mwah! Bye, my beautiful Taurus friends. Happy birthday to you all's birthdays at this time. And I will see you here again very, very soon. Alrighty. Bye, everyone.